Hello guys, my name is Savana Zubaidi and PM005. As we know, since March 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic has brought big change in teaching and learning activities in the world, including university education. Learning activities have changed from face-to-face to online teaching and learning system. Several online platforms used so far include such as WhatsApp, Google Classroom, YouTube, and video conferencing like Zoom and Google Meet. For me, this certainly has an impact, but circumstances force us to be able to adapt to the new system that must be done to save the continuity of teaching and learning in the world of education. I hope this pandemic will be over soon and everything could be normal again. For now, the best thing that we could do is to stay at home and stay healthy. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Rosda Farhat. I am from UPN Veteran of East Java. I will give my opinion about how does COVID-19 affect my study at UPN. COVID-19 affected my studies because I experienced a lack of concentration in studying because of environmental factors such as the lack of conducive condition at home, which made me not focus on studying. And my study was very dependent on the internet. If the internet was slow and signal of difficult, my lecture process will be left behind and disrupted. It's my opinion. Thank you. See you.
Hello everyone, my name is Christopher Sarawalluyo from the majoring accounting NPM 007. My opinion as an UPN veteran East Java student about the impact of college during the pandemic is that we have to get used to online lectures for hours staring at laptops or gadgets, and it makes eyes sore or damaged. Apart from therefore, we must prepare a strong internet network to attend lectures and prepare a large quota. This is currently very difficult for students who do not have a signal internet or do not have device. That's my opinion. If there is a wrong word, please forgive. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Gifdar Mahidaya, NPM 008. In my opinion, about how does affect my study at UPN East Java. In my opinion, COVID-19 greatly affected my studies at UPN Veteran East Java because the learning system was carried out online. So it causes many kinds of obstacles. One of which is when the lecturer explaining the material via Zoom or Google Meet, I don't understand because there are often network problems. So I sometimes miss the material being delivered by the lecturer. So in my opinion, online learning not effective. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Amalia Nastasia. I think COVID-19 first lecture have to be online with the internet network, and at my place is a big discussion to find. Also make sure not understand the material equally and often miss material due to going in and out of Zoom. The learning you do is also pretty fun, not boring, but we have really focused on your material in order to be able to answer the question. And I really like learning through WhatsApp discussion because I can get and understand the material better. And thank you.
Hi, Fanny speaking here. Now I want to tell you about how COVID-19 affect to my study at college. I think there are positive and negative effects. First, we can study anywhere and anytime because we can still study even though we are at home. Second, we can take advantage of technology as well, and then we can also learn about the technology. Third, we can spend our time with our family and help our parents. But when we study at home, maybe we become lazy in studying, in doing assignment, because we are used to offline learning system. And the last, I think when I study at home, I spend less money because we don't have to spend our money on transportation to campus. Besides, we don't need to buy quota because the facilitate from the government every month. That's my opinion. Thank you.
In my opinion, the effect of COVID-19 online study is that there is government policy that requires learning to be carried out online, so all activities are carried out from their respective home. Online learning brings change not only in the teaching and learning process but also triggers change in social interaction among students. When I study online as a student, I'm not only faced with challenges in terms of academic but also personally during my study from home police, such as when learning to use Zoom or Google Meet. Sometimes the quality of the internet connection can hinder when going to lectures on time. Then this can lead to a gap in the quality of education and learning inequality.
Hello, my name is Sofia Nursoliha, NPM 210130101012 from class G611 English. The situation of the coronavirus outbreak in Indonesia, it has an impact on the world of education. The central and regional government have given policy to close all education institutions. However, education does not just stop there. For example, currently all universities such as my campus, UPN Veteran S Java, are implementing online lectures. There are positive and negative impact on online lecture. Positive impact, we can get material easily and learn to evaluate our own learning at home. What is certain is well implementing social distancing and staying at home following government recommendation. Negative impact. Number 1, for areas that are difficult to read by the network, it must be very difficult to follow online learning. Number 2, most students do not understand the material that has been developed. Number 3, lack of activities on campus.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Samsun Septian. My NPM 013 and of the English class G611. This COVID affected my studies because when it was time to start face-to-face lecture, it was hampered by COVID which rose again like now. But I was not discouraged. I was still enthusiastic to take this course even though it's online. Thank you and thank you, Mom. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Nur Aiman Nafisa. My NPM number is 210-130-10014 and I'm studying in accounting department in 8th class. Since the pandemic of COVID-19, the government issued a command or an appeal for the self-isolation. And because it is also study activities at the university where I studied, or we call UPN Veteran Jawa Timur University, is doing by online from home or without face-to-face directly. To be honest, I feel the presence of COVID-19 is very affect to my study in UPN. It makes my study a little bit hampered because I cannot be directly face-to-face with the lecturer. I also become less productive since everything is doing from home like this. I'm also not able to meet my classmates, cannot study and discussion together directly, and also cannot get to know each other with my friends. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Shafira Putri Marani, NPM 210-130-10015. In here, I want to give my opinion. And my opinion is online learning has several impacts on students, namely online learning which still confuse students. And students become passive, less creative, and less productive. And the accumulation of information on students is less useful. In addition, students can hide experience stress. And finally, students lack interaction with friends because there are a lot of interaction with their gadgets, and that make me bored and feel my eyes. And thank you. That is my opinion. Sorry if I have mistake. And see you. Bye bye.
Hello, I'm Nikani Vikania and I'm college student at UPN Veteran East Java. I want to give my opinion about how does COVID-19 affect my study at UPN. The COVID-19 pandemic, which is still going on for 2 years, and it affects the process of our learning activities. And in my opinion, the benefits of online learning, just like the time that we use to complete the assignment, are more flexible, and we have opportunity to gather with our families before we finally leave to study offline. But the drawbacks of it, just like the activities to complete the group assignment, are hampered, and the network problem when we doing the class meeting by Zoom or Meet, and I have difficulty to understanding the material that our lecture convey. So I hope the COVID pandemic will be end, then we could meet and join the offline class meet. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Gina Saputri, student ID number 017. My opinion about COVID-19 affect my studies at UPN. COVID-19 enters Indonesia starting March 2020. Physical distancing makes the learning process based on online or learning from home on a schedule basic through for Google Meet, Zoom, and other platforms. This learning process has many good and bad effects. So as students, we are deemed to be more active during the learning process. In consolation, online learning does not become a barrier to self-development and does not become a burden with many tasks. But online learning encourages you to study independently, focus on developing ourselves, the spirit of the fighters learn from home. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Mialia Zafira, NPM 018 from the English class G611. How does COVID-19 affect my study at UPN? I think for approximately 2 years, COVID-19 has living in Indonesia. So, online education is used to it. Although the material profit cannot be received effectively. Many difficulties were experienced, such as difficult to interact with fellow friends and lecturers, his school spirit that was still attached to me, so that I as a new student did not feel what the real character of a student was. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Vira Fatma Salsabila, number student 019 from English class G611. Due to COVID-19, until now, learning has to be done through online media such as Zoom or Google Meet. I can feel the impact of learning that is less than optimal due to the influence of several factors such as signal problems, age, get tired easily because all learning uses gadgets, and lack of interaction. I hope that learning can return to normal as soon as possible.
Hello, my name is Zahira Fatika Tiana Waluyo from the Accounting Study Program student number 020. How will COVID-19 impact my studies at UPN? For me, COVID-19 really affected my studies at UPN. I could fully understand the lesson and could be free to ask questions if I had difficulties, especially if there were obstacles when doing online learning via Zoom or Meet. For example, when there was no signal, especially due to bad weather. But I can attend lecture wherever I am, even if I'm not at home. I can attend classes when I'm on the road or when I'm outside, so there's no excuse for not being able to attend classes. In addition, online learning reduces the spread of COVID-19 and make me feel safer because I'm at home. So that's my opinion about the impact of COVID-19 on my studies. Thank you, and see you!
Hi guys, my name is Cici Arina Pratna Putri. I'm a semester 1 student from the UPN Veteran East Java Accounting Study Program. In my opinion, the COVID-19 pandemic has made me unable to greet my friend, which has made us less able to interact properly. From the presence of COVID-19 in my lecture activities, the lack of good interaction with lecturers. Sometimes in lecture activity I don't really understand every material present, because the material is taught via Zoom or another online platform, and I cannot be free to ask the lecturer about many things. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Anissa Dira, NPM 022. My opinion about how does COVID-19 affect my study at UPN is as a result of COVID-19, my study at the university occurred online or distant learning, both in the class division of tasks, task collection, and communication through virtual. Everything is online, so I have to open the eyes of technology, so I feel lack of socialization. Sometimes, when the class, the network problem becomes number one. So what is conveyed by lecture is not completed. As a result, it became lagging behind, and it was one of the causes of the decline in learning achievements. But so far, I feel fine during learning, because my friend and my lecturer want to help explain again when I have trouble. I hope to meet directly in the next semester to be able to feel offline experience at university and reach good academic.
Hi, my name is Rizka Yumaludi. I'm from English class G611. As a result of COVID-19, until now I have never experienced learning on campus. All campus activities are carried out at home using an online system. Some of the problems that I usually experience during online classes are unstable internet network, difficulty understanding explanation from lecturer, and I often feel bored during online classes because I have to look at the computer screen for an hour. This makes my eyes sting. I feel that online classes are less effective because I cannot meet the lecturer in person. I hope that activities on campus can return to normal while still complying with health protocol. That's all from me, and thank you.
Hello, my name is Valenda Rosalaya, NPM 24. Lecture during the 19 COVID pandemic was a challenge for me because during online lecture I easily felt bored, often lack focus in attending classes and worried about poor internet quality. It certainly affected my understanding of some materials. To overcome this, I studied it again. Very different when face-to-face lecture. Can focus more on paying attention to explanation from lecturer. I hope this pandemic will end soon, and classes will return normal. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Selvia Febrianti. My student number are 025. I will give an opinion about COVID-19 affecting my studies at UPN. In my opinion, online learning is less effective to do because there are so many obstacles such as a bad signal, technology backwards, difficulty understanding material that is not explained directly or face-to-face due to limited time. But if you don't do online learning activities, it won't go well. With online learning, it makes me more relaxed into learning because I don't have to be afraid to be late for school because of traffic jams.
Hello, my name is Angeli Talita Kalista, NPM 26 from class G611. How does COVID-19 affect my study at UPN? It's very influential. Due to the COVID-19 virus, lecture must be conducted online. Learning is not face-to-face with the lecturer. It makes a lot of material that I do not understand. Cannot meet face-to-face with friends either. I really hope this COVID-19 will be gone as soon as possible because I really want to study offline. I want to experience learning in UPN class, want to meet face-to-face with the lecturer and friends, and I want to learn together. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Nurul Ithia and my number is 28. In this COVID-19 situation, teaching and learning activities are transferred to the online system, and I think it's not bad because I can eat satisfactorily without thinking about the cost. I also don't have to pay rent, and I think when learning switches to face-to-face again, it will definitely cost a lot. And what I like most, I can wear clothes freely when I on camera in the Zoom or Google Meet. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Dewi Putri Pratiwi with NPM 29. I want to give my opinion how does COVID-19 affect my study at UPN. We all know that this pandemic makes people around the world get difficult, especially the student. For me as a college student, this pandemic make me hard to learn and I can't finish all of my tasks nicely. This pandemic also make me bored to fix it on the laptop screen and it really makes my eyes tired. So I wish this pandemic is passing quickly and I can do all my activity like before the pandemic. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Teskaya Martika, my student number is 030 and I'm from class G611. Here I will give my opinion on how does COVID-19 affect my study at UPN. Actually, I prefer online learning to offline. Online learning can be economical in terms of consumption and transportation. Then I'm a person who find it difficult to meet new people, so I'm more comfortable with this online learning. In my opinion, online learning is much more practical and relaxed, especially during exams. If I take offline exams, I may be more nervous and unfocused. During online learning, I also spend more time at home so that I can prepare more complete and ready study materials. However, COVID-19 also has an influence on the quality of my understanding in online lectures, so that my opinion on how does COVID-19 affect my study at the UPN. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sushila Matriski, NPM 031 from English class G611. How will COVID-19 affect in my study? It's been more or less 2 years since COVID has attacked Indonesia, so online learning has been implemented during online learning. I experienced several difficulties, such as not being able to understand the matter given, lack of interaction between friends, and interaction with teachers, and unsupportive environment that made my enthusiasm for learning lessen. Thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Felicia Kristirevana, NPM 32. Now I will give my opinion about how COVID-19 affects my studies at UPN. The COVID-19 pandemic has had several impacts on my learning. The first is online learning during the COVID-19 pandemic. The second is it used to help develop my learning, thus encouraging me to organize learning flexibly, as well as collect assignment and study. However, the learning outcomes are both become less than optimal because students do not interact directly with lecturers. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Divanda. I will share my opinion about impact of COVID-19 that I felt while studying at university. Effort to reduce the transmission of COVID-19 have been carried out by social distancing. Interaction restriction also have an impact on the field of education, especially the impact I felt during college. Teaching and learning activities are carried out online by using technology as an online learning medium. This can affect students in the process of understanding a material. I will also understand better if the learning is done face-to-face, and they can also ask friends or from group to study together without having to be limited to network and device. Studying from home also reduces social interaction, and online learning, which use laptop more often, can reduce health.
Hello everyone, my name is Nita Putri Chani, NPM 034. In my opinion, as a student of UPN Veteran East Java, the effect of the current pandemic is that learning have to be done online. Online learning is sometimes difficult for me because there are courses that should be easier to understand if explained face-to-face, such as studying statistics. For other courses, maybe I can still adjust. I think online learning at UPN is currently quite good because the lecturer when teaching have explained well, so it is easy to understand, except when the lecturer have to work from office. Sometimes the signal at UPN is not good, so that the delivery of material is not optimal, as well as the signal at my house, which is sometimes not good too. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is April Diandaini, NPM 035. My opinion about COVID-19 affecting my studies at UPN is, during COVID-19, my study at UPN Veteran East Java went smoothly. But because learning was done online, sometimes there were some obstacles such as poor internet signal, device interference, and the surrounding situation. This made me quite disturbed during the learning process, but all of that did not make me lose my enthusiasm for learning because UPN Veteran of East Java also provide adequate facilities when learning online. One of which is e-learning, which makes it very easy for students to send assessment and receive material from lectures.
Hello, my name is Putri Maulidia from class G611 with ID number 036 from Accounting Department, and I want to share my opinion towards how does COVID-19 affect my study in UPN. Sometimes I don't really understand the subject that I learn. Mostly it's because some error on device or network. My device was often crashed and my network sometimes goes off, especially when the weather becomes rainy, or sometimes I just ran out of data in the middle of class. And it surely affects my study because I can concentrate enough. Also, in online group project discussions, there's some possibility that my chat will buried and can be read by other members, especially if the group is contained with quite a lot of students. So my response, answer, or opinions sometimes can be delivered towards the group members. That's my opinion towards how does COVID-19 affect my study in UPN. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here I will give my opinion on the topic of how did COVID affect my studies at UPN. So, in my opinion, the current pandemic really affect my learning at UPN because I cannot do the activities that I should be doing while studying, such as studying offline on campus, interacting directly with lecturer and other. In addition, learning with intermediary application which are not of few students. Especially, I also found the disadvantage of using the internet, such as network problems that suddenly disappeared during learning, internet quota that's quickly ran out due to the use of this application, and many more. That's all, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone, I am Sandra Agusti Pamukasari, NPM 038, majoring in accounting. In my opinion, as one of the students from UPN Veteran East Java in this pandemic condition, it greatly affects the delivery of material which should be more effective if it is carried out face-to-face. In addition, there are courses that if the delivery of material is done in person, it will be easier to understand than online delivery. And at UPN, during the online implementation of delivering material from lecturers, there are no obstacles that are too fatal. It's just that there are often obstacles on the network and sometimes learning has a few errors. Thank you.
Hello, introduce myself. My name is Fitri Yatiawati, NPM 039, and I come from accounting major. I think COVID-19 really affected my student at UPN. With COVID-19, I have to do online learning, which can result in the lack of understanding of the material that has been delivered and create limitation in discussing group assessment that have been given by the lecturer because they have to discuss online, which sometimes has limitation in using the internet network. It made me very difficult in the learning process at UPN. I hope that COVID-19 will quickly disappear from the earth and so that activity can run properly. Thank you.
Hello guys, I'm Safrina Hasana and my student number is 040. And now, I will give my opinion about the effect of COVID-19 for my studying at UPN. The effect of COVID-19 for my studying at UPN was I didn't get to be a real student and I didn't get to know my friends and my teacher. For a learning process, there is a less understood about the lesson material if taught by Zoom or online platform. Thank you.
My name is Natasha. I'm a semester 1 student from the accounting study program. UPN Veteran East Java is my dream campus from high school, and praise the Lord is received here. The COVID-19 pandemic made us unable to greet other friends and made us less able to interact well with other friends. Even sometimes I still forget the face of my friends, which are only visible in front of the laptop camera screen. From the presence of COVID-19 in my lecture activities is the lack of good interaction with lecturer. Sometimes in lecture activities I cannot really understand every material present by the lecturer and I cannot briefly to asking about many things to the lecturer. The COVID-19 pandemic sometimes make it difficult for me to carry out my role as a student. However, that cannot be a barrier for me to be able to develop. I always try to learn to be brave in practicing the abilities that are in me as long as I am a student in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Hello everyone, I'm Nelsa Variska, NPM 042. Here I will tell you a little that COVID-19 greatly affected my lectures at UPN, especially in terms of learning. Many students, especially me, have difficult understanding the material delivered via Zoom because it often happens on the network that suddenly disappears and causes me leave the meeting. Other than that problem with device that don't support presentation, hopefully COVID-19 will disappear quickly and we can learn face-to-face like before. Thank you everyone. Bye.
The COVID-19 pandemic has had a huge impact on my studies at university. First, I cannot experience face-to-face learning on campus. Since the first time I entered college, everything was done online. This, of course, forced me to put in more effort in order to understand the lesson given. In addition, because of the teaching and learning process is carried out online, I don't really know my friends well. All activities such as discussion are carried out virtually. Which make it less optimal and has the potential to cause many obstacles.
Hello guys, my name is Vidya Hyun and my study number 044. I will give my opinion about how does COVID-19 affect my study at UPN. COVID-19 caused learning at UPN to change for offline, face-to-face to online. To facilitate learning, both the UPN have been helped by using the online academic system, namely Siamic and Alamin. Lecturer can send materials, text, and even teleconferencing to this learning system. There are some obstacles in the online learning system. One, unstable network. Two, lecturers have difficulty monitoring one by one student. Three, students become reluctant to follow the Zoom, considering the last time to ask questions and learn. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Raudatul Azara, NPM 045, a student majoring in accounting. My experience entering college during the COVID-19 pandemic was quite impressive. I'm grateful that I can take online classes. It is quite helpful because even from home I can still learn and develop together with guidance from the lecturer. Although sometimes there is a problem with the internet signal and cannot meet face-to-face with my friend, I still try to follow the lectures. It's really a different experience than I imagined before. I hope that next year, the situation will be better soon and I can meet my friend and make experience again as real as a college student. Thanks and bye-bye.
Hello, my name is Azalia Rohani. So in here I will give my opinion about the impact of COVID-19 on my learning activities. Since the COVID-19 teaching and learning activities have been carried out online, It has various impacts on my study. Mainly, impact on my level of understanding of the learning material. I admit that science online learning has been carried out. I feel that I don't understand the material that has been explained by the lecturer. That's why I have to study harder and try my best to repeat the material that I don't understand in order to get good grades. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Sumino Vida Kusrikofma with NPM 047 majoring in accounting. Today I will give my own opinion about topic how does COVID-19 affect my study at UPN Veteran Jawa Timur. On this topic, of course, there are good effect and bad effect. The good effect for me is to avoid the COVID-19 virus and minimize the spread of the COVID-19 virus. And the bad effect is that attending lectures must be online, so I don't meet classmates and I have never experienced face-to-face learning during lectures, and that makes me so sad. That's it, my own opinion. Thank you for your attention and see you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Megatri Febrianti, my number 48. In my opinion, the impact of COVID-19 that has affected my study at UPN is that learning cannot be done face-to-face, but learning at home through online. Online learning is carried out with the help of digital technology such as Learning UPN, Google Classroom, Zoom, and chatting WhatsApp. That's my opinion. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello, my name is Audi Harlina Puspitasari, NPM 049, majoring in accounting from class G611. In my opinion, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, I can carry out offline learning and I also can meet face-to-face with my friend on campus. Due to this pandemic, my friend and I have to carry out online learning. But I feel that online learning has drawbacks, such as signal conditions that are often disturbed. This makes me less comfortable when studying. That's my opinion about how the COVID-19 affect my study at UPN. Thank you.
Hello, introduce myself. My name is Eka Fitri Nurjana, NPM 050, and I come from an accounting major. Here I will give an opinion on the effect of COVID-19 on my lecture at UPN Veteran Jatim. First entering the lecture in April 2021, already in the situation of pandemic COVID-19. COVID-19 requires me as a student to take online lectures, even to follow campus introduction activities are done online. Midterm and end of semester are also done online, and with this pandemic, I am as a first semester student have never experienced face-to-face lectures. See you. Thank you.
Hello, I am Irvan, NPM 051. Due to the interest of COVID-19, I carry out the inter-learning process for the one semester with online classes. From this online learning, I feel the positive and negative impacts during the implementation process. The negative thing is that sometimes it is difficult for me to accept the explanation given by lecturer. Besides that, sometimes there are signal disturbances and the device that I use. But the positive impact, I feel more flexible in carrying out learning and save more cost because I don't have to the campus every day. But overall, with the COVID-19 pandemic, I feel I have to be more active and independent in carrying out the learning process at the UPN. Thanks. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hi everyone, my name is Naura Biljasa Shakurina. My student number is 052. I am from English class G611. In my opinion, because of the COVID-19 pandemic that is still spreading widely, I, as a new student at the University of Pembangunan Nasional Veteran East Java, cannot feel what it's like to study on campus. I have to study from home with an online system, which in my opinion is very ineffective due to several factors such as internet network problems and unsupported devices. Also, online learning makes it difficult for me to understand the material presented because my focus is divided. However, apart from that, the University of Pembangunan Nasional Veteran East Java is quite good at facilitating learning as a learning medium, and all lectures on this campus are very good at delivering material online. Hopefully, this pandemic will end soon so we can all study on campus. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Angelita Krachibaya Naulip Anggabean. I am a veteran student of UPN S Java. Here I will give my opinion about the impact of Corona of my learning at UPN Veteran S Java. Corona had a very big influence on my learning at UPN, starting from learning at home, which was not comfortable because the situation or condition at home were sometimes not comfortable for learning. The delivery of material by the lecturer was not completed properly. A lot of material was not understood. It was not free to ask the lecturer about the material that I do not understand, and also slow down progress in studying. Thank you. This is my opinion.